Merry Christmas. Welcome to another video of me attempting to do whiskey reviews. Quick caveat, I already recorded this video, but I didn't realize that I had background sound playing because I had my speakers muted. So this is me attempting to pretend organic even after I already did the video. So anyway, welcome. Today we'll be doing an absolute banger. This is a Four Roses limited edition 2023. 135th anniversary. This is a very limited offering from Four Roses. It's very, very good. I've had a couple different years previously via samples, and then I had a 2022 last year that I absolutely loved. Retail on this, I think, is about 200 bucks, give or take, maybe slightly higher. I don't think it's really lower, maybe 180 or something if you find it the right spot. Secondary, depending on year, ranges anywhere from like 300 bucks to like probably up to 600 maybe or more, depending on the year. Anyway, I got this through Degenerate Fireball or Raz, so I paid $52 for this bottle. I don't condone that kind of behavior. Anyway, this is really good. I cracked it the other night and had some. It was very impressive. Like I said, I already recorded this video, so I had a little bit already. So for the sake of having something to drink and pretend that this is my impressions I did 20 minutes ago. Anyway, we'll kind of get into it. Color, pretty good. This is a blend. For anyone who doesn't know, it's a blend of multiple like longer aged whiskeys. So from their website and on the back of the bottle, this year's 2023 limited edition is an experience of subtle flavors and complex layers. Aromas of allspice, vanilla, and elegant oak mingle with a hint of cinnamon and clove on the nose. Rich layers of honey, vanilla, and rice spice are balanced with the flavors of ripe berries and pear that unfold and dissolve into a long, mellow finish. The result is a soft, smooth, and characteristically shareable. 108 proof, aged 12 to 25 years. So obviously minimum age 12, but some stuff up to 25 years in here, which is pretty incredible. This year's blend, it doesn't give you the breakdown of which is which or how much of each or which one is aged longer, but this is OBSV, OESV, and OESK. So that's what's in this one. Nose is pretty incredible. It's great. Definitely oak, obviously, given the the age statement. It's got some fruity kind of almost green apple, but definitely some caramel, some rye spice is in there for sure. Pretty good. Not the best nose I've ever had, but it is pretty darn good. I did own a 2022 Four Roses limited edition, and I think the nose on that I liked slightly better. But this is still very, very, very good. Yeah, it's the oak, kind of like I said, kind of a floral, sweet, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of apple. But you definitely get a little bit of that rye character in there as well, and obviously the oak that I mentioned. All right, well, let's have a sip of this bad boy. That is so good. It's not offensive at all. You know, it comes in, coats your tongue. You get all sorts of flavors, especially on the front part of the tongue. Then through the finish, it's just incredibly subtle. Subtle in a good way, though. So it's still very full of flavor. Not the longest finish I've ever had, but it's very good. You get a little bit of that kind of like almost caramel apple, a little bit, if that makes sense. Truth be told, I am not good at at notes. My palate is not very refined. So if you're looking for tobacco, leather, coriander, blah, 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 all these very specific things. That's not me. I kind of give the more layman approach. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it good for its proof? Is it oaky? Age, etc. I'm a fledgling. Okay, that's why you're here watching me and not somebody cool. Legs are good. Not that I put a whole lot of weight in that, but kind of sticks to the glass. Little viscous. It is kind of a little thinner on the mouth than I would think for being a minimum 12-year aged product. That nose is so good though, man. Like I said, especially when you bring it up to the front, kind of roll it around. Oh man, that's really, really good. Definitely, the finish is definitely better on this second drink than the first. Still kind of tingling on the tongue, but like in a very, very good way. Not like a oh fuck, but more like a oh fuck yeah, daddy. So yeah, it's very good. Like I said, it kind of gets some caramel apple. You definitely get the rye characters there a bit. Little subtle. I tend to like a little more high rye on the mash bill. And this one is mostly OE, which I think is the lesser of the two mash bills with rye. But you get that as well. The oak, the age, you can certainly taste. It is just, like I said, a little thin for what I would expect for something this long of an age. So let's go in for one last little sip. I did have some of this the other night too, and it was very good. And as I said, I already filmed this and did a small amount. But here I am filming again because I am an idiot. So, cheers. Shout out Aged in Ore. These are some of my favorite glasses. They're a little bit different. I like kind of the little angle here because it helps you to kind of judge where you're at so you don't, pour one up to here on accident. Not that anyone's ever done that before. But yeah, they have a website where you can get these. They have a bunch of different whiskey related items and stuff, but these are great. They have a nice weight to them. Really like them. Anyway, final thoughts. Four Roses 2023 limited edition. The bottle is great too. If it's one of those where when you go to any liquor store and you see this shape of bottle, that's what their normal small batch comes in as well. So I always kind of have a little, oh no, just the small batch. Just because someday you think you're going to get lucky and be like, oh, look what I found. Anyway, this is incredible. Very, very good. I would say overall rating, in my last video, I rated it. I stick with my rating. I think it's an 8.9. I've certainly had better bourbon. This is very, very good though. This is something you absolutely buy if you find it for a retailer close to, or like if you trade up for it or something. It's well worth it. It's especially if you like Four Roses. I think for me personally, with this being more of the OE influenced versus the 2022, which I had was more OB influenced, which is the higher rye mash bill. I still think that I like the 2022 a bit better, which is funny considering secondary pricing. The 22 you can get, I think, for like $300 to $350 shipped to your house. This one is currently still holding at about $500, but it's also because it's the newest. And to be clear, this is still incredibly good. This is very good. This is better than really most any Four Roses offering you're going to get. I've certainly had some single barrel strengths that are very, very, very good too. But this is really, really good, and it's a limited item, so it feels cool to have it. It's a kind of a conversation piece or bottle. But yeah, I would give this an 8.9. I think things I would want it to have, I like a little bit more of that rye bite, kind of that spicy, little bit of flavor. I would honestly like a little more oak for a 12 to 25 year product. The oak is pretty subtle. I mean, it is 108 proof, so it's pretty low on the scale of like big time limited releases. Obviously probably still on board with some of the Pappy stuff, but like a lot of the BTECs and stuff are much higher proof. And even the barrel strength picks are usually a little higher. You know, they're somewhere in that 110 to 120 ish range. But this is really good. I can't stress that enough. It's fantastic. 8.9 final answer. And I don't remember if there was anything else I talked about in the video I recorded, but then had to delete and re-record. I'm in my lovely Christmas sweater, ugly Christmas sweater that barely fits. Hope you guys are all in the Christmas spirit. Enjoy bourbon, enjoy whiskey, enjoy whatever, you know, with all your friends and loved ones. It's a great time of the year, you know, even if there's bad things going on, whatever, just find the positives, have some good whiskey. And anyway, cheers, guys. And I'll see you for my next video. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe, etc. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.